What's up, everybody? Destin here, and I am here with Justin Davis. Justin, how are you today?
I am doing very well. Yourself?
Good. I'm doing very well.
On this wonderful Thursday morning.
Yeah, Thursday. Jeez, I am tired today.
Well,
but anyway, today we're playing some Minecraft.
We are.
Yeah.
So this is intended to be, well, Destin, maybe you can tell me, but, don't be afraid if you're a Minecraft noob.
Mm-hmm.
We know you're out there. Not everybody, we see people build these huge cathedrals.
Yeah.
But it's fine if you're still just building a shack in the woods and don't know what you're doing.
And we're starting out really, really simple. We're just going to show you how to do the basics, how to survive that first day, and we will be playing survival.
Mm-hmm.
And, so yeah.
So survival mode. When most people think about Minecraft, that's what they're talking about. That's the one with the monsters and the day and night, and you need to do all the crafting. But if you also just want to build stuff, you could do creative mode. But survival mode is much more, video gamey.
Mm-hmm. So let's hop right into it by going to single player here, and I created a world just to try and remember how to play this game because it's been a while.
It has.
Yeah, we know the game's been out a while, and I've played it a lot. You've played it a lot. But we kind of wanted to hop in and just go over the basics because like 500,000 people bought this over Christmas.
It's true. Punching trees, digging dirt. We're just going to show you. So that's the thing. You don't need to feel shame if, your friends are building crazy, huge, elaborate things with pistons and, these sort of mob farms, and then you don't really know what you're doing. So the first thing you do, you create your world. There's nothing really
to it. A whole new world.
I see what you did there.
All right. So let's hop right into it. So you create it, and it's randomly generated.
It's true. What people don't realize about Destin is he's been slipping Aladdin references into every video he's ever done for IGN for a year now.
Go back. There's Easter eggs everywhere.
That's not actually true. Don't do that.
Okay, there we go. The world's generated, and it looks fairly snowy.
Yeah, and so that's it.
And I'm stuck in something.
Oh, well, we're off to a great start.
It happens once in a while. You just kind of dig your way out.
So, when you first play Minecraft, you don't know...
what's happening?
Yeah, this is actually a little bit jankier than it usually is.
Yeah. So, I updated this. Come on. Stop it.
Yeah, you got to punch that piece of dirt. I think that's the one you're stuck in. Okay.
Yeah, get out of here, piece of dirt.
So, obviously that doesn't normally happen, but it's exciting. It's always exciting to roll a new world in Minecraft because you don't know what you're going to get. You could be in the jungle. You could be in, we're obviously in like a snowy area, and you never know what you're going to see and what you're going to do.
So what I'm doing immediately is I'm digging up all this dirt, and I'm going to build a dirt hovel for me to survive the night. Now, we talked about this before we started, and you actually have a different tactic than I do. But the first thing I do is I build like just some sort of structure out of dirt.
And so we're doing this because look up in the sky real quick. So there is a sun. Well, I guess it's being blocked by the trees, but a sun is going to go across the sky, and there is a day-night cycle, and at night that's when the monsters come.
Yeah.
And so you need to protect yourself. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just something to stop the skeletons and zombies and other things that go bump in the night.
And this is definitely not going to be fancy. So
you want to go punch that pig?
He'd take forever to kill right now, but let's get some wood.
So this is sort of what Minecraft has become known for, is punching trees. That's always the first thing you have to do. You don't have any tools, you don't have anything else, and wood is really at the heart of, everything you do. There's an elaborate crafting tree. You can make, these huge structures and tools, but it all comes from sort of the wood that you get from trees.
So the first thing you're going to want to build is after you get some wood.
And you're right-clicking, by the way. I mean, I guess people would figure that out right away.
You press and hold the right trigger, or on the 360, if you were on the 360.
Right.
We are on PC, so I'm just pressing and holding the left mouse button.
Correct.
Pretty much, yeah.
And crafting is
what? You press E to get into this.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first thing you're going to want to make is these spruce wood planks.
And that's really the only thing you can make. And so, you put stuff in that crafting tray, and, the wood blocks created wood planks, basically.
And now we take those wood planks, and the first thing you always want to make is a crafting table.
Right, and that's 4 wood planks just makes a crafting table.
And we're going to put it in our dirt hovel right away. And there we go. So now we can make bigger things, like this.
Right, and so that gives you, when you're not near a crafting table, you have a 4x4 crafting grid. And when you're at a crafting table, it changes it to 3x3, and that's what you really need to do to make the tools and make most of the things you're going to use in the game.
Yeah. So before we just had the few spaces, and now we have a lot more, and we're able to create some sticks, which
sticks are
important.
2 planks make sticks.
Yeah.
And the position is important, by the way. It's everything needs to be, you're sort of placing it on this grid roughly So that makes a shovel, for example. It's roughly in the shape of a shovel. And what
Yeah.
can we do? Maybe a pickaxe. And,
Yeah, I'll do a pickaxe for dirt.
Do you want to do a wooden sword too?
I think I don't have enough to do that right now.
Yeah, you did. Just do the right there. Yeah.
There we go. So we'll do a sword.
Yeah.
And there's one more thing I like to make, but we'll take care of that in a
Okay.
second.
And so now
I'm going to finish my dirt hovel for protection. And
you should use the shovel on the dirt.
Oh, yep, whoops.
Get it together.
See how much faster that is. And all that does is it like dramatically improves your ability to dig
Oh yeah.
through dirt.
I guess that's the next thing that we should really sort of talk about a little bit. Is that's what these tools are really for.
And necessary.
Yeah, the shovel is really just kind of convenient because you can always dig dirt with your hands, but using a shovel is faster. But you actually need the pickaxe to dig out stone.
Mm-hmm. And when we get to that type of
Oh, you spawned right by a cave a little bit.
oh, nice.
Well,
Down
maybe
there.
not. I don't know. Maybe
Well, we'll have to go dig and find out.
It's true.
But for now, I'm getting my shelter all squared away. There we go. I got my dirt shelter.
You don't
that I
quite. You can't quite make a door yet. Oh, you're just gonna dig yourself right in. You do play
Yeah.
this differently than me.
Yeah. So I dig right in, and I can build stuff here. But let's go check out that mountain that you were talking about. After we kill the pig for food.
Sure.
Because it's in survival mode. It's always good to have some food, just in case.
He's running. He's run. Oh.
He ran through the level.
Yeah. Look at how cute he is.
Get back here, pig.
We need your meat. Yeah.
Look how dead he is. I like
It's true. So you do have that hunger gauge down in the bottom right side of the screen, or it's kind of in the center, but the right side of your HUD, and on the left is your health. That hunger gauge does deplete slowly over time, and that's actually something. Minecraft is a game that's always. I think what people love about it is that it's always changing and evolving, and new things are always being added to it. When I started playing Minecraft, there was no hunger gauge. It just didn't exist, and that's now a huge part of the game that's been added. More than a year after I first played it.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
We get coal.
This is a lucky find.
Right off the bat.
Coal is really important, and this is why we made the pickaxe, because now we're able to actually get it out of the stone.
Right.
Coal, yay.
So it's a little dark, but you can see down in the inventory that breaking that coal block gave us one piece of coal. Is there more in the corner there, I think?
Yeah, there might be. Just
You trying to reach sky?
yeah.
Yeah,
there we
Get
go.
a little light in here.
So no, none. There's no more. But we're gonna dig into this a little bit because it's a good spot when you find, stone.
You're gonna want to get at least 8 stone too,
Yeah.
in order to make a
better pickaxe.
a better pickaxe
And
and also
everything.
a forge. Or the is it the forge? The oven? Whatever.
Yeah.
People have different names for it. So
Furnace.
furnace. There you go.
Yeah. So here we go. We're getting some stone. We're getting some coal, which is great because then we can make torches for our dirt hovel.
And this is also a good time to mention that you'll see a bar on, down in your inventory, and your tools deplete over time. They don't last forever, and the material that they're made out of determines which blocks you can mine. This most basic pickaxe can only mine the stone and the coal, and we'll need a fancier pickaxe in order to mine. We might find diamonds or these other items, and but they also are more durable. So you've actually almost worn out just in that short amount of time your wood pickaxe.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, I am going to move my base of operations over here because that is a much better spot.
You like it more?
Yeah. So to move this thing, I put it down, but it doesn't have to stay there. I can just hit it with an object, and it'll break. Then I just pick it up and move it wherever I want. So I still have that as a backup, but I think I'm going to set up shop over here
That's kind of fun. You got a little lake.
Yeah, I got a little lake, and there's plenty of stone over here, which is always good. And yeah, I can set up my furnace and everything. It's gonna be pretty easy to set up shop here.
See, you're more of like a dwarf player
Yeah.
in Minecraft. We were talking about this before we started recording. You dig into structures.
Yeah.
And I dig out. I'm always like, you build a little hovel into like the side of a mountain on your first night, and I always build like a wooden shack on my first night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A wooden shack.
I build up. Yeah.
Oh okay. Yeah, I just dig into whatever because I'm gonna build something really fancy later on, so
Yeah.
it's not really necessary.
Sure.
Now we were talking about the furnace, and to do that you need the cobblestone, which is the stone-looking object.
Yep.
And there you go, furnace. Boom.
So those are the first two things I always build. I always try to find some coal, or I make some out of wood if I can't find any, and then I make sure I get a furnace down and I get a crafting table down. And
Yeah. Crafting table, furnace.
yeah, and what do you
Boom.
maybe craft yourself a door? We actually don't need.
No.
No?
I need to make some torches though.
You do.
Yeah.
And that's where the coal comes in handy. That's why it's so important. That's why you need it.
Trying to remember the recipe off
Right
the top
there,
of my head.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. So there we go. I used up all my stuff though to build this, so I am gonna throw it right here. Is fine.
Yeah.
And then I can kind of make this my home.
Yeah. Let there be light.
So now, as we discovered before, it was really dark in here, but now we have a torch, so we have some light.
Yep. And so torches, obviously they help you, if you're digging in somewhere, you'll need them because it'll be dark, as you're digging into the mountain. But they also stop, monsters can't spawn anywhere that there's light. So, if you completely deck out an area in torches, then it's safe. Like, no monsters are going to spawn in that area.
Yeah. Now, let's see if we have enough to build that door. How do you build a door again?
You'll need 6 wooden planks.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they go, in 2 rows of 3 next to each other.
All right, I think I've used up all my wooden
Oh,
planks.
yeah, you made too many sticks. Quick,
That's okay.
Go punch a tree before it's nighttime.
I think we have plenty of time. It's
Yeah.
still pretty bright out.
We are at about midday, right?
We actually spawned in a really good location.
For wood,
We're
certainly, yeah.
Kinda,
Oh, yeah, we didn't make an axe, though.
yeah. Oh, well. Let's use up my shovel.
Yeah.
I'm going to build in... Now that I have the cobblestone, I can build better stuff anyway, so...
So there are different biomes. We happen to spawn in somewhere that has these really tall, kind of snowy spruce trees. But we could have been in a desert with cactus. We could have been in a jungle. There's many different ones. Some are flat, some are hilly. And the nice thing about Minecraft is that it's completely open-ended. You can play for whatever reason you want to play. Some people want to explore. Other people want to build.
It's getting dark fast.
Biggest structures as they can. Yep, sun setting.
All right, so we're in here. Yeah, and like you said, just about our different play styles, I dig into the side of a mountain because...
Yep. And now you place those 6 in 2 rows of 3, and that makes a door.
2 rows of 3?
Yeah.
There we go. We got our first door. So we showed you recipes for a door, for a crafting table, for a furnace, the basics.
And that'll keep you alive. Now, as long as you're in here... you have a bunch of options. You can wait till sunrise. You can just sort of wait it out. Or what I usually like to do that first night is I just dig into the side of the mountain. I dig down.
And that's why I set up shop near the stone, because stone usually, has better spoils, so to speak.
Do you have a specific way that you like to dig down, like a specific pattern that you use? You build stairs?
Yeah. How do you do it?
I usually do the same. Sometimes if I manage to collect a lot of extra stone, I might do a shaft and use a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, I like to use stairs. It's not the most efficient way. It takes a little bit longer. But usually at this point in the game, you need the extra stone anyway. You're going to use it to build a house. Or you're going to use it to build better tools. So I usually like to get several stacks of stone. While I'm waiting for that first night to end.
Yeah. So right now, what I'm doing is, as you can see, I'm building better tools for myself.
Right. You're replacing your starting wooden tools with stone tools.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something that I just like to do. I didn't see cobblestone right away, but now we have cobblestone, so might as well get a few of the necessities out of the way.
And so that allows you to, mine faster. A cobblestone pickaxe will mine through stone, at a slightly faster rate of speed. It also lets you get better resources if you find them. And it's more durable, so it lasts longer.
Yeah, so that was our wooden axe, and here is our cobblestone.
Yeah.
Cobblestone, wood.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool thing to show.
Cobblestone.
It makes a huge difference when you're trying to mine out a huge room or something. It can save you a tremendous amount of time.
Like we are right now?
Yep.
Boom. Just tearing through it.
And so...
don't want to do that one.
People like Minecraft for a lot of different reasons. It lets them be creative. But I think what I like about it most is that you start with literally nothing. You start with just your bare hands. And even after just a few minutes of play, we have a little house, we have all these resources, we have torches and sticks and tools, and we did that in just a few minutes, starting with absolutely nothing.
And you might not start out like that as a new player. I mean, it took me a while to figure out how to build everything, and I used the wiki on IGN because we have a lot of the necessary recipes.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, you need to know the crafting recipes. That's a fair point. But I just like that, you don't start with they don't give you like a little starter kit to survive with. You start with nothing and you're kind of on your own, and that appeals to my imagination.
Hmm. And then, like, I don't really build fancy structures or anything. Like, have you ever done anything like that, Justin? Besides a home, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I can't get as crazy as some other folks do. I'm not the world's most creative person, but yeah, I mean, I do sort of all the typical stuff. I built a gigantic tower once. Oh, I see. Oh no, never mind.
That's why I put the torch down.
Yeah,
I was
and
getting
so
excited because I thought we had
yeah,
a rare mineral.
me too. When you get farther away from your torch, they only give off, I don't remember exactly how many squares, something like 5 or 6 squares of light, and it gets dimmer and dimmer as you go. So you need to keep placing more and more torches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I build stuff in Minecraft. Some of it is practical. Like, I like to build things to help trap monsters and get their resources. Some of it's just for fun. I built a giant library one time, just kind of for kicks.
Oh, that's pretty neat. I think the biggest thing I've ever built is just like a really big house.
Yeah,
That's
for
about
sure.
it. Like all out of wood, and like I had a ladder, like stairs like this, but like I actually built stairs so you could
Yeah.
just walk up them,
So
stuff like that.
the reason it's important to dig down is you can only find better resources as you dig down. The game knows. So first of all, there is a floor and a ceiling. There's a ceiling to how high the world goes, and there's a floor to how low the world goes. And right in the middle of that is sea level.
Yeah.
And certain fancy minerals like iron and gold and diamond. The stuff that you really really need to make the advanced tools only spawns at a certain point below sea level.
Yeah, and right now we're just looking for the basic of basic. What is it? Clay? You got right away.
We're looking for iron.
Iron. Yeah. So we're just looking to try and hopefully find some iron.
Yeah.
But my
So
pickaxe
as you can see, as it
already-
gets darker, our torchlight gets dimmer and dimmer, and we'll have to start using another torch. And the reason we're making this 3 wide is just because we are going to use this stone eventually.
Yeah.
If we were trying to descend as fast as possible or as efficiently as possible, we might make a more narrow passage. But in the beginning, you need quite a bit of stone. So
Yeah. Well, I can already see that my pickaxes are going, so I'm
Yeah.
just collecting it now because I know I'm going to get it later.
And that's why it was important to make all those sticks. Like, we could stay underground for, not forever. We would eventually need to come up for more wood.
Or
But
food.
with and food.
Yeah.
But with all these sticks and stone, we could stay down here for a very, very long time. We could probably make it all the way to the bedrock if we wanted.
Yeah.
And eventually, this has been solid stone, but there are underground caves and caverns.
Yeah, every once in a while you'll pop through and there'll be a whole area that's already kind of carved out for you
Yep.
with lots of minerals.
And that's when, I mean, I liked Minecraft right from the start, but I didn't get truly hooked on it until I broke into my first underground cavern. And, then I needed to explore it. I didn't know where I was going.
Yeah.
I was using torches to light my way. I think this was back when Minecraft was very new and there wasn't even like signposts or things like that you could place now. So I had this whole system where 2 torches meant this was the way out, and 1 torch meant this,
Nice.
and I had to leave these little signals for myself. And that's when I realized that Minecraft was truly something special, was when, I was exploring this blocky underground cave.
With all your made-up signs.
Yeah.
So it's still night outside, and maybe we should show the people like what it's like out there and
Sure.
what we're avoiding.
Yeah, well, hopefully there's monsters. You don't always, it's never a
Oh, there'll be
guarantee that
monsters.
they're going to spawn. You do have a sword, so you can maybe protect yourself if, there's a lone zombie or something.
So I don't see anybody yet.
Yeah, maybe get up on top of a hill. Like, we never actually explored at all. That's one of the first things that I like to do. We kind of killed some time.
Oh,
did
something
you
just shot me.
Oop.
So there's a big spider, and I can actually kind of defend myself from it. These guys are actually pretty tough. I don't
Yeah,
like
and you're
fighting.
getting experience orbs. You're going to level up here soon. Here, go back outside.
I'm scared.
You'll be fine.
All right.
Try to get up on a hill, maybe, and see what we can see. That's,
Oh.
we killed time sort of showing people the basics of Minecraft, but, that first day gives you enough time to kind of do everything that you need. And the very first thing that I like to do is sort of get on top of a hill and, sort of get the lay of the land. I usually like to build my first house at the very, very top of a big hill, too.
Oh.
There's... Ooh,
Is that a creeper?
and we have the sound turned down. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so those guys will hiss and kind of yell at you, and they're extremely creepy.
They are. There's a tactic to defeating them. If you hit them... Oh!
He's going to blow up.
Oh, he did.
So he blew up, and, like, that's why you avoid them, and that's why I'm going back in my dirt hovel.
Yeah. So, some people that don't understand why Minecraft is so special, they just see it as kind of this blocky game. It does a lot of really clever stuff that I don't think it always gets credit for. Are you going the right way?
I'm lost.
Yeah, we are. We instantly got lost.
Yeah.
And one of the clever things that I think this game does that it doesn't get credit for is that each enemy is really distinct from each other. They're all different. They have different strengths and weaknesses. They all act differently. Most of the enemies burn up when the sun rises. The skeletons do, the zombies do. We're gonna die.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna die.
We're gonna die.
So, and that's okay. That was freaky.
Yeah.
That's okay. We just want to show you kind of some of the basics, how
Yeah.
to build your basic weapons, a basic structure, and don't go and get lost.
You should show what happens when you respawn.
Okay, so when you respawn, you just kind of come back into the world.
It sends you back where you started. First of all, this is you probably can't see because it's dark, but this is the same spot we started the game.
Here's my dirt hovel.
Yep.
So that means my base of operations is right here.
And if you run back to where you died, like we were a little bit lost, so maybe we won't know how to find it.
So people are shooting at me
you're getting
already.
shot by
So
skeleton.
I'm just gonna.
So, but the point is, what I'm getting at is all is not lost if you die. If you can find the spot where you died and run back to it, then you can get your stuff back. And if you died by falling in lava or something, then yeah, it's probably gone. But it's usually pretty wise to stash your stuff in a chest. If you're going in somewhere dangerous, you only lose what's on you. Like when we died, we came right back to this spot where we still had our crafting table.
We had that emergency dirt hovel.
Right, and so you can build things. You can build storage chests to store like your fancy, if you have a diamond sword or something. And if you're going somewhere dangerous, stash that stuff, and then you're not really in any danger of losing it.
Yeah, you always have backups if
Yep.
you make a chest. But anyway, that's the basics of Minecraft. And next time we'll go into some of the more advanced things. We'll actually have a house built, and I'll have some weapons and things to show you what else we've discovered and what else you can do in this game.
So now, if you've watched this, you're no longer a Minecraft noob. You can venture out into the blocky world of Minecraft, and you'll be a little bit wiser. So for more on Minecraft, be sure to visit IGN.com.